Right, I'm going to show you how to darn a hole with needle felting. So these are a pair of slippers that my partner bought off Etsy. You can see they're crocheted, you can see there's a hole there, and there's also a hole there. Hello. Because the kitten got to them and she likes eating shoes. So you could just darn these with traditional darning needle and things, but I'm thinking they're beginning to felt up anyway. Bit up there. And probably needle felting will be a bit stronger and a bit more kitten proof. So what you need to do is, first of all, you need something that is pure wool. It needs to be animal fibre. Plant fibres won't work. You will need some wool to do the darning. So if you've done needle felting, you've probably got roving like that, which is just unspun wool. But I'm going to use this wool which is left over from an Icelandic jumper, because that matches the colours quite well. You are going to need a darning needle, not a darning needle, a felting needle. So that's a felting needle. You can see just about there, it's got little barbs on. So what they do is push the fibres of the wool back and forth and get them all tangled up. So you can get those easily online. That's a single one, but as we're going for a bit of brute force, I have the 6-in-1, which also has this little guard. Then obviously that's quite a pointy thing, so you need something to protect your fingers and work surface. This is a brush that came with a felting kit, but you can equally use a washing up sponge or something like that. You can also get thimbles for your thumbs and fingers to avoid you poking them. I don't think we're going to need those today. Famous last words. You probably see on my thumb here where the kitten got me. Can't felt flesh, unfortunately. So what we need to do first of all is put the brush or sponge or whatever into the slipper. I'll just do that off camera so I can see what I am doing. So can you see we've got the hole there, and you can see the bristles of the brush underneath. Get some wool, cut a little bit of this off. It's not a perfect match, but I often think when you mend something, it's quite nice to see that you've mended it. So there's no great artistry to this. It is really just a case of putting wool on and poking. So I've kind of balled it up a bit. Stab, stab, stab. That's always very quick because it's 6-in-1. If you've got one needle, you just keep doing that. 6-in-1. Will get it nicely felted up very quickly. I don't think I'm going to use all of that wool actually. It's looking quite solid. I'll just trim off the excess wool. Inside, you can see it's a bit fluffy because I've been felting through one way. So just pop it onto the brush the other way and get that out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. Stabby, stabby, stabby. and keep on going back and forth, both sides. Until you got the finish you want. Now this is obviously not going to be stretchy, which isn't a problem because it's crocheted anyway. There we go. And the wool will shrink as you felt it, so it's better to keep on adding more wool than to keep on felting down and getting a weird shape. Now this little hole here, 2 little holes. Again, I'll just put the brush in off camera. It's a little bit easier. So one of the advantages of using the wool, where did I put my scissors? Here they are. Is we can quite easily match the colours. Not that it massively matters because it's on the end, on the underside. But you can see you've got quite a lot of control. Over where your felt goes. So it can have a little line of black going back and forth there. And I can use the leftover bit of grey just along that bit. And again, go back and forth, turn it inside out to sort the fluff inside out. It's going to be a bit more challenging on this bit because this is the foot, so I can't just flip it, I'll turn it inside out. And keep on stabbing until you've got fabric that you want. So there you go. Dead easy, quite fun, quite satisfying. Darning itself is satisfying, but this is a somewhat violent method of repair. And of course you can make all sorts of cute things out of needle felting as well, but it's a good way of mending the sew something like a slipper or sock. Keep on stabbing.